Two care home workers say they will be unable to cope without the help of foreign staff. Lakishima and Philip Pengili, who own Ashley Court Care Home in Lianali Kamatishiri, said they had been forced to cut occupancy at their home because of staffing issues until they began to recruit overseas workers. In an election poised to scrutinize migration figures, many in the care sector say they are becoming increasingly reliant on workers from countries such as India, Sri Lanka, and Nigeria. In 2022, the UK government opened skilled worker visas to overseas care workers in a bid to tackle record staff shortages in the care sector. It meant care home workers such as Mr. and Mrs. Pengili could sponsor foreign workers and bring them to UK. So you see, this is a year of election. Both the Conservatives and the Labour are saying that they are going to cut. In fact, the Conservatives has already cut the migration. They are even saying that they will even cut it more if need arises, without considering it properly. On the other side, the Labour Party is saying that they are going to cut migration and prioritize British workers. It is very good what the Labours are saying, but these both major parties are not in touch with the realities on ground. Rome was not built in a day. It's a gradual process. In as much as the Labour want to prioritize their British workers, make sure that their British workers are better paid above other nationals or foreign workers that are coming in. That is quite understandable. But first and foremost, you have to pass a policy in which the salary has to be increased every year, because cost of living is increasing every year. And you have to touch the decaying infrastructures. You need to build new infrastructures in the area of building affordable houses, building social housing systems for people that cannot afford or don't have a job to pay their own flats. Then on the other side, have you now seen what your immigration policies are doing to care homes? That they are now reducing their occupancies because they are having staffing issues. Have you now equally seen what your immigration policies are doing to some of your universities? That the money that was coming in through these foreign students that kept these universities, some of these universities in business, that kept the jobs of some of British teachers and foreign teachers. Can you see what your immigration policies are doing to them? Can you equally see what your immigration policy is doing to British creative industry? Not to talk of other sectors. So, it is time now. The British voters still have time to review what these politicians are saying. Run a background check on them before voting for any of them. Because it's very easy to say prioritizing British workers. What about passing policies that increases salaries every year? What about carrying out policies that will train British workers who want to go into caregivers and other sectors where you're having shortages? You people are not even thinking of these ones. You are just singing exactly what the average masses in the streets want to hear. And at the end of the day, when you win the elections, and it will, just as usual for the politicians, it will now become business as usual until the next election. So the British workers should open their eyes while casting their vote. They should cast their vote this time around with their conscience in their hands. Yes, because they can already see what these radical immigration reforms are doing to different sectors in their countries and their economies.